What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a great day today. Yo, okay. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes for people to show up. All right. Oh man. Woo, let me tell y'all. First off, I hope everybody's doing good, man. I really do. I hope you guys are having a great day. Start of the weekend. Hopefully it's gonna be a really good weekend for everybody. Hang out with the family, go do something. Just, enrich your lives and the lives of those around you. So I've been scrolling. I was working on a video I'm gonna be sharing here in a little bit, and I'm on X, right? So as I'm scrolling X, I come across a video. In this video, you know how X works, it leads you into other videos. So then I go to a video of I guess it's Detroit, Michigan, and it's some people out there, darker skinned Americans. And I guess it's a lighter skinned American talking crazy to them, or they were talking crazy to him. I don't know how the whole situation of what happened, but you could hear the lighter skinned brother saying, "We don't want you people here. We want y'all to move, go away. We don't want you here." So then I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, this is interesting. So then I guess one of the dudes hit the guy. Well, then I look at the person that shared the video, and the comment that was made, the narration of the video, and I'm like, dang, that kind of sounds a little racist, you know? And then I'm like, let me just go look on this person's page because you could misinterpret some things. So I'm like, let me go and look on this person's page. So I go to this person's page on X, the X account, and I'm like, dang, because they got a lot of followers, and it's a lighter skinned American woman. And in her bio, it says Christian, nationalist, and conservative, and all of this. So as I'm going through her page, I start seeing her attacking everything that is black and praising everything that is white. And I'm like, dang, because she's a Trump supporter. So I look in the comments of a particular post that was made because I'm looking at all these different things that she shared, and I'm like, I'm mind blown because I'm like, yo, man, this is a turnoff. This would be if I wasn't already a person that was a supporter of Trump, I would never want to support Trump. Seeing people like this, right? Reading the post that they put out there, and just basically does not like blacks is the way that I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying something about the cultural problem or something like that, it's specifically about black. That's what's in it. Black America. That's what's talked about in this person's profile or in their page. So then I keep going, and I find a post where she's getting ripped up in the post. And it's by her own followers because on all the stuff where she's talking about black people, she's cultivated this crowd of people who they're racist, blatantly, blatantly racist in the comments, right? And it's like you got Christian in your profile and Trump supporter and nationalist and all of these things, but yet the things that you say attacking other people's cultures and skin color totally go against what you say you are, because Trump don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And definitely Jesus didn't do that, So it's like she cultivated this audience. So let me show you. I got to pull this up. I want to show you guys this. All right. At first, I was so mad when I was going through her page. And then when I seen this, I'm like, that's Insta Karma. It's Insta Karma. So I want to show this picture right here. A shameless wedding photo drop for those who have the visualization in their heads that I just got knocked up by some border jumper in a sombrero. Her husband that she just got married to is Mexican. Though she's on here talking crazy about migrants, she's crazy on there talking about black people. She's crazy talking about anything that's not white. Everything white is right in this woman's mind, from what I gathered from her page. I could be wrong, and I would apologize if I was, but if you was to go on her page and read it for yourself, you'd be like, yo, this is out of bounds, right? So then I click on it and I go to the comments, right? Let me see how you do this. There we go. So you go down. Oh, no. Hold on. You got to see the comments of this. It's insane. Okay. Um, complains about this is her followers. Complains about the great replacements, chooses to facilitate it. Why do you call yourself a conservative when you can't even conserve your bloodline? That's just one. Ew, what the fuck? You're a fraud. That's another one. It was nice of him to remove his sombrero for the wedding. Those babies are mixed. You're too old to try to have a baby. You got married to Juan. You do so much help, or you do so much to help white Americans, but then screw us in the back by race mixing. Come on, Lauren, divorce and marry a white guy. Broken branch ancestry cry. So I guess Team Mormon will have to make the white kids you refuse to make. So your children be 25% Mexican. Yo, like this is crazy. This is crazy. And this is all through the comments. This is all through the comments, right? Wow. Women don't have principles. Some people are saying gorgeous, all of that. Some people calling her Mrs. Mendoza. It's insane. This is insane. Look at what the hell is this? There's a bunch of racism inside of these comments, right? That ain't a white man. That is not a white man. So he wasn't lying. A broken Mexican. All types of stuff. All types of stuff. What happened to white kids only? Because if you go through her page, this is the kind of stuff that she talks about. So I'm like, dang. And then somebody said exactly what I said about this is the audience that you cultivated. So, message to everybody that's out there that is a conservative, that probably maybe you only grew up around people that look like you. You know what I'm saying? If you're a light-skinned American, don't become like these people, and don't become like that woman, to be honest with you, because that woman cultivated an audience of people around her because of the rhetoric that she was putting out about white people need to only make white babies, saying things like that. Now she's got a bunch of racist people following her and expecting her to hold the standard that she's been preaching to them, when maybe she's not a racist. Maybe she's only doing this stuff for the clicks. Maybe she only does what she does for the likes, for her to get her spotlight. You know what I'm saying? But if we are serious and talking about this election is important and what we need to do for the country, right? I don't think that it would be wise for anybody on either lighter skinned American or darker skinned American to talk about a race of people. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it a race thing. That's what the left likes to do, is create racial issues and get people going based off of emotions stirred up by what's said. Like how I literally got in my blood started boiling when I went through this person's page and was looking at all the things that she was saying, like content that she was making. And I was like, yo, what are you getting mad for? This doesn't affect your day to day. Why are you even looking at this? You know what I'm saying? So because I'm me though, I check myself. And a lot of people can't do that. And if a person didn't have my mind, right, which a lot of people don't, especially from a community like where I come from, they'd see somebody like that and automatically get turned off. Thank God, I hate to say it, but thank God Joe Biden's done such a horrible job with this country to where people are waking up regardless. But, I'm just saying, if you were one of them people that is a conservative that ain't never been around people like where I come from, make sure to be just you. Be the good person that you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't see the race. Don't see the race stuff, man. It's stupid. It's dumb. Now, we want to talk about issues. We don't got to call nobody no racial slurs because they're migrants. You know what I'm saying? We could just talk about them being migrants, how the country is being messed up for people that live here in this country that are a part of this country, like the protests that are happening right now all over New York, which is one of the videos that I'm going to be sharing here shortly. Yeah, it's crazy. All of us live in this country together. Now, you have two different cultures, well, more than two different cultures in this country. This is a multitude of cultures in American culture that make up American culture, So don't be turned off by somebody just because they have a cultural difference, all right? That's what makes America beautiful, is that we got a bunch of different cultures that create American culture. You might not like the way, like one of the things that was shared on there was the way that kids that are from urban communities were celebrating their graduation. They created this cool little dance where they all down and they doing like a, just a regular dance that I would see at a party when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Not no popping or nothing like that. It was just like it looked fun, vibrant. That's how I looked at it. But she's seen it and seen these animals should have more honor when they're graduating. No, they're kids and they're at their own graduation, and this is the way that they celebrate. It's two different types of parties. It's like when you go to a lighter skinned American church that's, not no swag and nothing going on. There's no vibrance in the music. It's just kind of boring, but that's what some people like. Whereas you got this other type of church with darker skinned Americans, and it's super, like a party. People out there, they dancing, they're having a good time, they praising the Lord, they do. And then you go to like a Catholic service, which is a whole bunch of different colored people inside a Catholic church, and it's super boring. Not disrespecting Catholics. I'm just saying I've been to mass and the one that I went to was really boring. You know what I'm saying? But it's just cultural differences, and it doesn't even necessarily have to do with skin culture or skin color. It just comes down to culture. You go to different cookouts and it's different. You go to a lighter skinned American cookout that's not from the hood, it's going to be different than when you go to the hood to a darker skinned American or a brown skinned American, a Mexican American, if you will. You go to it's different. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So turn off the racism switch, man. Turn that shit off. Turn off the racism switch. Let it go. Let it go. If you really want a better country, you have to be a better person. You got to be a better American. Plain and simple. And being a better American isn't complaining about other Americans and the way that they do things. If they're not breaking any laws, if they're not hurting nobody, let them live however the hell they want to live. Why does it bother you? You know what I'm saying? Why you got to attack me when you make general statements about Black America? You're talking about me, because technically I am a Black American, but I don't operate the same way that you view. The image that you have of me is not accurate when you make a general statement. So just say something else. Take the color out of it. Say people that live in this city instead of putting a color on it, because there's a multitude of colors of people that live everywhere. Stop putting color on everything. That's my whole point, because you turn off people that we're trying to attract to get them to vote in this election. You turn them completely away, and they point to you. When people like me try to talk to them about Trump, they point to people like you, and they say, "Oh, nah, bro, look at this. Look at what this bitch just said." You know what I'm saying? Look at this race. You want me to stand with this racist month? You know how hard that is to be a brother and try to defend that and be like, "Nah, bro, that don't represent all of that. She don't even got no." It's hard. It's really hard to do. So how about you just stop and let's get this election. Let's get this thing squared away. You feel me? Get out there and just be a good American and remind people that we got a great country. Be a great person in this country. That's my whole spew. That's all I got. That's all I got. This shit's ridiculous, man. It is. Oh, God, it was disgusting. I ain't gonna lie. It really pissed me off for a minute. And I had to think, because I thought about that. I'm like, when I talk to people who are from the hood, whether they be brown or a poor lighter skinned American, you know what I'm saying, darker skinned American, they can point to people like that. They could point to the same way that we could point to like Joe Biden. We point at Joe Biden and be like, do you all stand for this, or somebody that's for the crazy stuff that's going on with the LGBTQ plus stuff? They could point to them and be like, no, we ain't supporting that because y'all support. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing. They use the exact same tactic, but they point to racism. And it's not hard to see on X. I didn't even realize that. On X, there's a bunch of racist fucking assholes that claim to be conservative. And now I get it. I'm like, damn, I wonder how many people see this kind of stuff. And it's all over. It's all over. This is why I get so hard on people when they start talking about the Black community. Stop doing that shit. Stop talking about the Black community. Just say impoverished community or crime-ridden community. Don't put a color on it, because it's not just Black people. It's not. There's white, there's brown, there's red, there's yellow, there's darker brown, even darker brown. Stop putting fucking color on it. Just talk about the problems. Talk about the issues. The skin color is not the issue. Stop doing that. Because when you do it, you turn people off. That's it. That's all I got. That's why you don't hear me doing that shit. I don't like race bait, and I hate it. But I personally, maybe it's because I'm a darker skinned American, but I hate racism. I hate it. I hate to hear it come. I hate from either side. From either side, I detest it. I detest it. I don't like it. I identify with everybody that's an American. I love everybody the same way that's an American. I just disagree with ideologies, which is okay to do. If you could do that instead of pointing out a skin color, well, then you're all right. But if you can't, then fuck you. That's how I feel. And I'll call you out. I will. Straight up. Because with this election it's important. It's important. So just don't think just because I'm a Trump supporter and I'm very involved in trying to help this man get elected in this election that I won't call you out. I will. If you're one of them racist people, I promise you, I don't stand with you. I do not. I don't care if we support the same person. I don't stand with you, and I will call you out. And I'm sure most of the conservatives will. Most people that are Trump supporters that I've met aren't racist. It's just a little couple bunches of people. You know that statement that they say, not all Trump supporters are racist, but all racists are Trump supporters. People believe that. That's what is in the hood. You will hear people say that. I know not all Trump supporters are racist, but all racists are Trump supporters. That's what they'll say. And when they see shit like that, it makes it seem like it's true. You know what I'm saying? So we got to show them Trump disavow these kinds of people. These people don't matter to the real MAGA movement. They don't matter. They do not matter. Their opinions are not wanted. They are not real supporters because they don't align with what we're trying to do. America first is for everybody. America first is for all colors of Americans. All right. So if you'll want to help me stamp that out, please call these people out. These kind of people they help tarnish what we got going on. They are like a fucking stain on the movement. All right. So that's all I got, man. I'm out of here. I'm finished making these videos. I got like 2 or 3 videos that I'm gonna be releasing here in a little bit. I hope you guys enjoy them and share them out for me. Thank you. Trump 2024 all the way. Fuck you if you're a racist. I don't align myself with you. I do not like you. Don't care what you think, especially if you say that you're a Christian and you're saying shit like what I just read on here. You're not a real Christian. You're a worker of the devil. That's how I look at you. A worker of the devil, piece of shit, garbage human being. And you don't align yourself with MAGA. We, people like me and people that view my stuff, we're the real supporters. We're real MAGA. We're real Americans. We ain't racist. Peace.